Oh my God, look at that sausage. It looks so good. Covered in onion, jalapenos, cheese, and a pickle on top. But guess what? These dogs are 100% vegan.
Vegan? All right.
There are 7.3 billion people in this world, and that number is projected to jump to 9.7 billion by 2050. How are we going to feed all these people? Is a question a lot of smart folks are starting to ask. You good? All right, don't be nervous. Just kidding. So tell me, what is the problem that Beyond Meat is trying to solve?
Human health, heart disease, diabetes, cancer, climate change, natural resource use, things like how much water we use, and then animal welfare. All four of those things converge around the protein choices you make at the center of the plate. If you make a choice to put plant-based source of meat at the center of the plate, you can affect all those positively.
This is an alternative meat. It's not created the traditional way that most meat is created, from what my mom told me. How is Beyond Sausage created?
So we start at the same place that animal protein starts, and that's in the field. So we're basically planting legumes. We then separate the protein from the fiber, take the protein, apply heating, cooling, and pressure to the proteins, and that restitches the protein in the form of muscle.
I mean, creating the texture of meat, that process seems kind of insane.
It's hard. It's really hard.
Because when I eat like a burger, hot dog, you know, a steak, like I know what I'm getting. That's the one.
We want to get to the final goal, which is to perfectly replicate animal protein, but do it with plants. The whole emphasis on continual improvement, and texture is a big one, right? Because when you bite into a piece of meat, you just know what it is when you have it. We've been consuming it for 3 million years prior to the point where we're actually Homo sapiens, right? It's a very intimate thing, and that texture has to be exactly right. And to be honest, we're really close. We're not exactly there yet, right? And so we have some room we have to go, but I don't see any material obstacle to getting it there.
Oh yeah!
Since working with Beyond Meat, how's the customer response been?
We sold out, we're getting more in today, fortunately. I guess it tells me that people have been waiting for this product to come out.
Hey, can we do a quick test? One of our crew members, the worst eater I've ever met in my life, only eats like cheese pizza, bland taste buds, right? Joe, he's right behind the camera. Could we do like a little blind taste test of just regular meat and Beyond Meat? All right, so you have two meats here.
Okay. It's probably the meat one.
All right, now try that one.
All right. It's also really good. The flavor is like very similar actually. The texture is a little bit softer, but they're definitely comparable. Yeah.
And I agree with you. It does feel a little bit softer. The veggie, the Beyond Meat. I'm not even call it veggie.
It's still really good though.
But it's really good.
Yeah, I hate most like vegan, vegetarian options, but it's good.
Now, talking about the meat industry, I've read that you guys actually have like a big player as an investor. You have like Tyson Meat Foods as an investor. Yeah. How is it having? Are they considered a competitor to you? How is it having them as an investor?
What's happening now with the meat industry is some of the more forward-thinking companies are investing in this space because they're trying to serve protein to the world sustainably. And I believe Tyson in that mission, right? They want to do it sustainably. They see this as a path to doing that, and they've been actually an amazing partner.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was not a popular move, I think, on either side. I think they got a lot of flack from their shareholder base, and we got a lot of flack from our consumers. But it was the right thing to do. I mean, they touched 2 out of 5 plates in the United States. So if we can impact that, that's a pretty neat thing.
But you're creating it in a lab, or wherever you're creating it. And the health industry says to avoid processed foods. Yeah. Is this considered a processed food to avoid?
It's a terrific question. And so the way I think of it is a tale of 2 processes. While there is a process step to this, I wouldn't say that it's processed in the same way that's, for example, processed meat is. We have this unique challenge, which is to use science to try to accomplish the goal we want to accomplish, which is to enable people to continue to eat what they love, places like this, right? But to do it in a way that maybe is less harmful to their body and the earth, et cetera. The red that you see in our products, it's not some crazy chemical, it's beet juice. You know, if we need to make it a little bit darker, we don't go find some artificial flavor or colorant rather. We use purple carrot. You know, so we're very careful to try to use things that people understand.
So what did we learn today? 2 things. Joe still hates vegetables, but he enjoyed Beyond Sausage. Let me tell you, it's pretty tasty. And second of all, with over $250 million in disclosed investments in the alternative meat space, I mean, this thing is huge, and you're gonna see a lot more different companies entering the space and creating alternative meats. Alternative ribeye, anybody? All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. Hit that like or love button, and see you next time. All right, so what did we learn today? Investment category. But he enjoyed Beyond Meat, the Beyond Sausage. One more.
All right.